Miss Ryan, and today I'm going to be guiding you through our Spring Nature Sketch program. So to get started, we're going to first go through what we got in our Make and Take kits. So my supplies might look a little bit different than yours, but that's okay. So what you got in your Make and Take kit is you got a sketchbook with this, some colored pencils, crayons. You got a glue stick, but I'm just going to use some regular glue today. And then also what's good to have on hand is a pencil with an eraser and a pair of scissors. Also, I would love if you got some stuff from nature that you could use in your nature sketchbook. So if you'd like, you can take a minute to pause the video and you can go outside, maybe in your backyard or outside with an adult, and collect some things outside in nature. Maybe some sticks, maybe some leaves, maybe some flowers, anything like that. Anything that you see that you think you can put inside your nature sketchbook. Okay, so let's go do that, and then when we get back, we'll go over some ideas for a nature sketchbook. All right, so now that we went out into nature and we got some supplies to work with, now let's go through some ideas for a nature sketchbook. So I'm going to share mine with you. So the first thing that I think you should do to start your nature sketchbook is to decorate the cover. So you could write My Nature Sketchbook. You could also put your name and also the year. I wrote Spring 2022. And then you can also draw some pictures to decorate it. I drew a little mushroom and some leaves. You could also glue some flowers, some leaves to the top as well. So my first idea for our nature sketchbook is to go outside in nature and simply observe something. You could find a comfortable seat and just sit for a little while and look around until you see something that interests you and that you would like to draw. So I did that and I saw a robin. I really love robins. They're always out at this time of the year, so I wanted to draw one in my nature sketchbook. I also drew some pansies down here. Those are one of my favorite flowers. So these are all things that you can find at this time of the year. So that's what I did for my nature observation. For our next idea, this is called a nature gratitude hand. So what you do is you'll take your hand that you don't write with, lay it down on the page, and you're going to trace your hand like as if you were making a hand turkey for Thanksgiving, except we're not drawing a turkey in it. So once you have your hand drawn, you can write down 5 things in nature that you love or 5 things in nature that you're grateful for. So I wrote the sunshine, bumblebees and pollinators, rain that waters the flowers, trees, and lightning bugs, because those are some of my favorite things about nature. You can also write in the center 5 things I'm grateful for in nature. And then you can decorate your hand. You could draw pictures for all the things that you wrote. You could also take some flowers and grow them and glue them on top of your hand as if they were growing out of your fingertips. So you can decorate this page however you'd like. For the next idea, I did a page on weather because weather is very important in nature. That's where we see all of the changes, like seasonal changes, and that's just something that's definitely part of the natural world. So I wanted to include it in the sketchbook in some way. So what I did was I took a plastic cup and I drew 3 circles. And I'm using this almost as like a daily journal. So for each circle, I could illustrate the type of weather that happened, and then I could write the date and then also some things about the weather and like how it made you feel, or what you liked and didn't like about the weather. Just a way to explore some natural weather patterns, especially at this time of the year when we have so much different weather, right? It's sunny some days, it's rainy, it's windy, it's cold, it's hot. So it's a fun activity to do. For the next page, I wanted to do something on the moon phases. So for this one, I took the same plastic cup I used for the last page, and I drew, 6 circles. And for each circle, I then illustrated the different phases of the moon, and I also wrote all of their moon phases down. You could do this very simple. So that's another idea. I definitely love the moon, so I wanted to include that in here. For the next page, I'm going to start incorporating some of the things that I found outside into this by making a leaf creature. So I took a leaf and some pine needles, and I made a spider. I actually took a leaf and I cut the body a little bit. And if you look closely, I drew eyes on there. So you don't have to make a leaf spider. You can make any type of creature you want. Maybe a different type of bug, maybe an animal, maybe a fish, maybe an amphibian, anything you like. Once you make your leaf creature and you glue it down into your sketchbook and the glue is dry, you can then go in and draw your leaf creature's place that it lives, or its natural habitat. So for my spider, I drew him a spider web. And the last idea I have here is to make a self-portrait out of nature. So to do this, there's 2 options. You could do what I did, which was to draw in the elements, or you can take some leaves, some flowers, and use that to create a face. But what you'll do is you'll draw 1 giant circle, and then you'll draw 2 lines. So we have the head and the neck, right? And then you could fill in the face. So I did lots of different like flowers and leaves, and that is my self-portrait. Or you can use the things that you collected outside and incorporate those into your drawing. So those are all my ideas that I have to share with you for this season's nature sketchbook. Most importantly is to be creative and have fun. You definitely can use one of these ideas, or you can use all of them, none of them. It's up to you. It's your sketchbook. So enjoy creating, and definitely use this sketchbook as a way to appreciate the natural world around you. Okay, and if you would like to, I know everyone at the library would love to see what you create, so you can always tag them on your or have a parent tag them on social media and share with them, because we love seeing, since we're not together in a classroom, we love seeing what you come up with. So thank you for watching today's video, and I hope to see you next time. All right, bye.